Here is the presentation of embedded system internship experience in embedded system, duration and organization for 1 month. Matrix Information Technologies Private Limited, Bangalore, by Anurag Karmakar, represented by Anurag Karmakar. First one is the introduction to embedded system. Embedded systems are just standard computer systems. Here is the CPU chip and it is the microcomputer board, and CPU memory interface is there in the microcomputer board, connected to sensors, connected to actuators, real-time operation and programmed ones. Microcomputer system, example PC, printer, disk drive, and embedded system, example automotive application. The introduction to embedded system. Major application areas of embedded system: consumer electronics, camcorders, cameras, etc., household appliances, television, DVD players, oven, etc., home automation and security system, automotive industry and telecom, computer peripherals, computer network systems, healthcare, measurements, banking and retail, card readers. Introduction to embedded system. Purpose of embedded system. Embedded systems which are designed for a specific application, content specific user, aimed at a specific target group of users, mobile handsets. Definition of embedded system: a combination of hardware and software which together form a component of a larger machine. An example of an embedded system is a microprocessor that controls an automobile engine. Classification based on deterministic behavior: it is a real-time system, soft real-time system and hard real-time systems. Application areas are automobiles, engine management, trip computer, building systems, elevator, heater, air conditioner, agriculture, feeding system and space satellite systems. How many embedded systems are there in the modern? Trip computer, electronic ignition, immobilizer, keyless entry, ABS, ESP, etc. Automobiles, automobile cars, electronic gas, electronic brake, electronic steering. In embedded system are there in the actuators, which is gas, steering and brake. In the automobiles we can here see there are oval, vector, has 40 sensors, 25 types. Microcontrollers, microcontrollers, data representation, fundamental computer architecture, CPU, central processing unit, RAM or ROM memory. Microcontrollers include microprocessor, microcontroller, CPU plus timers plus RAM or ROM. Microcontroller architecture: MPLAB IDE in development, MPLAB IDE, XC8 compiler, PICSIMLAB simulator, Turbo simulator. PICSIMLAB, here is the circuit diagram of the circuit representation of the PICSIMLAB 1. ROM has various functions and there are various types: ROM read-only memory, PROM and PROM, and user program read-only memory, and EEPROM, electronic user program read-only memory. And these are all described in a brief. RAM can be changed anytime: static RAM, dynamic RAM. Address: ROM contains a number of addresses whose memory per chip size of cell is usually 1 bit or 8 bits. Size of the RAM corresponding to address lines. How many addresses are needed? That is given by 128K. Address example mode: decimal hexa, 0 is 0, 1 is S1, address 1, address line, 2 address line, 3 address line, address line. Address considers each memory locations contains one address, typically 8 bits. Writing on working in one location and does not affect other locations. Memory size. Address examples: 8-bit controller, example 32-bit controller, 24-bit address, addressing bus, single bytes, 24/7. ROM implementation is there. ROM contents are from 10 to 7. ROM implementation. RAM implementation. SRAM, which is static RAM. CMOS is the complementary metal oxide silicon. Input output. Memory mapped. DMA, direct memory access. Memory mapped versus input map. Memory mapped, these are the differences. Looks like regular memory cell, often used for registered data. Example: user for iBot, commonly used for printers and modems. 2 bytes for data blinking under graphics. Direct memory access. DMA allows portable devices. DMA requires bus control. And this is all for this lecture. Thank you. I've done with my presentation, and very much thank you to all of you who have listened to this presentation, and goodbye.